Alright, so we're 4 weeks into a national lockdown due to coronavirus. We've had over 15,000 people reported to have died of the coronavirus or with the coronavirus. We've had a Prime Minister hospitalised with the virus for over a week. And we've got Tories throwing money around like socialists on steroids. World's gone mad. When I made my first video in January, I joked about this coronavirus, but I never thought it would actually get this bad. I've heard of 4 people dying of it in Leigh so far, and though I don't know them personally, my sympathies go out to the families. I've got friends that have lost their jobs or been furloughed. I'll admit I'd never even heard of that word till last month. We're also being told we're going to suffer the worst economic crisis in our lifetime, but stock markets are being bailed out, so at least the rich will be okay. On a personal level, I've got my son in his bedroom working from home. I've got my wife working from home in the living room. I've had a daughter lose a job, another daughter lose her part-time job, and my youngest had her final year at school ended prematurely. And as for me, I've been designated a key worker, although on my wage, I don't really feel like one. I've even got papers to show, just in case I get pulled over by overzealous police.
Your papers, please.
We have half the country demanding we turn into a police state, and others showing a complete disregard to any advice, like a family from Leigh who decided they'd go for a day out to the Lake District, but were turned back by police. So how's the government handling things so far? Economically, I'd give them 8 out of 10. The furlough idea was decent, although personally I would have gone for a universal basic income, which would have been simpler and fairer to everybody, especially for key workers, who would have had more money in their pockets to spend. Anyway, at least now we know there really is a magic money tree the government can use if it thinks it's needed. On the health aspects, I'd give the government 5 out of 10. I'll admit that if the government had gone for an instant lockdown before it started to spread, I would have been one of those people calling it authoritarian, so I'm not going to attack them on that one. I'm more concerned about the fact that they did a mock exercise in 2016 called Cygnus, which warns that the NHS couldn't cope with a crisis like this, but they decided to cover it up. The lack of PPE equipment is down to 10 years of Tory austerity, and unfortunately, we seem to be paying the price. Now, I have some friends who believe the virus scare is all part of a bigger plot to enslave the masses under a global New World Order. Some people even believe the virus is somehow connected to 5G, which is way over the top in my opinion. But I don't like the way the government and social media platforms are stamping down on what they define as fake news. So, what happens next? Well, we've no idea how long the lockdown's going to last, but I can't see people tolerating it for too long. Personally, I'd rather risk catching it than live in a Chinese-style police state. What I personally would like to see happen is we create a system where food, health, energy and military security are made priorities. This crisis is showing the folly of relying too much on the global economy to control our lives. I hope it deals a fatal blow to the current economic model and we come up with a better replacement. Whatever happens, I really doubt we're going back to business as usual after this. For better or worse, the world's fundamentally changed. Anyway, stay safe and thanks for watching.